Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Gina Cheatham, and we're discussing the production, The Realistic Joneses, with actor and artistic director Kelly Hummert and director Edward Coffield. So let's jump right in. Why did you all decide to team up? I mean, of all places, the New Jewish Theater?
Well, I don't want to date us. I don't want to date our age, but we've known each other for quite some time. I was a young lady when I met Edward.
Yes. Girl, you're still a young lady.
Thank you, Gina.
Now that you're not a teenager anymore.
I'm not a teenager anymore.
Yes.
I'm past those years. But I've known Edward for a long time, and we had an instant trust when we met each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where I think we also share the same love and the same type of passion for theater. Mm-hmm. We love the same kinds of things.
Right. And here's the other thing. She's a great producer and she's super smart. So it was kind of a no-brainer. When she called, I did not know the play at all. And she sent it to me and I read it and it was like, oh, this is a fantastic play. I've done a lot, mostly what I direct is comedies. I've never done a comedy like this because it's kind of lopsided.
It's very interesting. I know he always directs comedies, and I've always thought in my brain, in my producer brain, because I'm always working on a different level. I was like, Edward had such depth as a human being. Comedy isn't, I don't think, his sweet spot. I think drama is where he's meant to be. And he read this script, and he really liked it at first, but then upon reading it again, he was like, oh my God, it's just, you can mine it for so much comedy, but there's so much depth to it.
Right. Well, because all of the comedy gets kind of backed up with this sort of overarching darkness.
Yeah,
it's been a lot.
And mortality is a thing that both of us have encountered deeply in our lives, and so we understand it very well.
Well, I'm just sitting here because I've got so many thoughts running in my mind. I'm like, but one thing I do know as an actress is that the best thing about comedy is that and tell me if I'm wrong, Edward, you've got to play it serious in order for the comedic moments to come out. So therein lies some of your depth. So this makes all the sense in the world to me.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. And that's a hard thing to master. I mean, it took me a long time to understand what that means. You have to play it as it is, and the comedy will almost always take care of itself.
Absolutely. It just has to be simple and truthful, and it's boom, so funny.
So who do you have playing these wonderful roles in this story?
We have some really incredible actors. So playing my husband is an actor named Isaiah DiLorenzo.
You're in it as well?
I am. I have a smaller role, and it's kind of a vacation for me because I tend to get like queens and very smart women.
Yes.
She is. She's a very sweet airhead.
She's smart. She's a little bit of an
smart
airhead
in her own way, but
yes.
she's really out to lunch a lot for a lot of it, and we kind of find out that maybe that's on purpose. Playing my husband is this actor Isaiah DiLorenzo I mentioned before. He was in my version of Hamlet.
He is so cute.
Called He's very handsome. He's a very handsome man. He's worth the ticket price alone. He's gorgeous. But he is a phenomenal actor and wonderful to work with. And the other two, this is actually very interesting. Alan Knoll and Laurie McConnell are two very prominent actors here in St. Louis. They're married, and this is the first time they're playing a married couple on stage.
Oh my goodness! And I've seen her at the.
She's marvelous. They're both marvelous. I've directed. I think this is Alan and I's 25th show.
And who is this wonderful gentleman on screen?
God.
He's so wonderful. He's so wonderful.
That's very exciting.
I
He's
love
so
him.
handsome.
Yes. So I'm excited. I'm sure everybody listening is excited. And we've just got to get our tickets. The show starts July the
25th.
25th is the kind of opening / preview night, and then the 26th, everyone is welcome.
It's on and popping. So the St. Louis premiere, again, of The Realistic Joneses, produced by Rebel and a whole bunch of misfits,
a whole pile
begins
of them.
July 26th and runs till August 12th at the New Jewish Theater at 2 Millstone Campus Drive. And for more information, all you have to do is visit rebelandmisfitsproductions.com. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us. Oh.